Hi there YouTube, it's Gustavo here. The Middle East is lit up tonight. Just gone midnight here in Melbourne, and I'm intending to fly a Boeing 777 over from Abu Dhabi up here to Riyadh. This is our aircraft of choice, Etihad Boeing 777-300ER. It's about an hour flight. Hour and 5 minutes according to PFPX. We'll be flying at flight level 380. Let's get ourselves ready to accept some passengers and luggage. The door's going to go open. And the cargo as well. Cool. Another thing I want to do is jump down and have a look at our payload and the fuel. This will be coming off PFPX. I've already made the flight plan while we're swapping aircraft. It took a little while because I had to swap back to the default Cessna and then back to this aircraft. Anyway, zero fuel weight today, 213.97. Just got to make sure that's in the right units. I suspect it may not be. Options. Yeah, it's not that. Displays, I think. There we go. Kilograms. That's more like it. 214, 213.97s, roughly the same thing. Fuel today is 17,655. Cool. So let's start the process up. ADIU goes on, emergency lights set to armed. IFE goes in. Just realised I probably need another window open. Cool, done that. Leave the window heat off, surface interfering can stay off. Packs go to automatic even though the AP is off still. And we're filled up, so seatbelt signs go on. Yeah, beacon's off. Okay, pre-flight, oxygen. My side's all good. Turn out. Okay, GPS position into the IRS. And we need to go from OMAA. Go to OERK. Go ahead and request. I think we'll notice on 119,675. Set.
330 degrees 14 knots. Visibility 7 kilometers. No significant clouds. Temperature 42.17. QNH 995. No 6. Advice ATC that you copied information. Juliet. This is Abu Dhabi International Airport. Information, Juliet, at time 1300, runway 31 left, then use, expect ILS approach, wind 330 degrees 14 knots, visibility 7 kilometers, no significant clouds, temperature 42.17, QNH 995, no 6. Advice ATC that you copied information. Juliet. This is Abu Dhabi International Airport. Information, Juliet, at time 1300, runway 31 left, then expect ILS approach, wind 330 degrees 14 knots, visibility 7 kilometers, no significant clouds, temperature 42.17 QNH, 9er 5, no 6. Advice ATC that you copied information, Juliet. This is Abu Dhabi International Airport. Information, Juliet, at time 1300, runway 31 left, then use, expect ILS approach, wind 330 degrees 14 knots, visibility 7 kilometers, no significant clouds, temperature 42.17 QNH, 9er 5, no.
Cool, so I've got a pre-departure clearance here. In the real world that would have come through I think through COM. So that would have come through one of these things, ATC, and then that would have dropped down an extra menu with the clearance on it. But we don't have that on the sim aircraft. So pre-departure clearance cleared to OERK, runway 31 right, flight taxi to Papa, score code 6226. That's set now. And it's Juliet. Altitude is 3,000 feet. So I'll chuck that in there. Gone and closed my SIDS Emirates AIB. There's a real world one from the government of the Emirates. Abu Dhabi, charts, AD airport chart. 3-1 left that we got, wasn't it? Right. That's what I want. Let those load. Departure, Tommy to Papa. Yeah, right. It's hard to see. SIDs, 3-1 right. Two Papa, there it is. Cool. Those things don't really want to load, do they? At least that one's okay. Yeah, for those I might pick up a different set of charts from somewhere else. Okay, we'll activate that. Go performance uplink 214, that's correct. I'll accept that through. Wind data. And the forecast. 31 right with the toxic to Baba. ETD 315. That's sorry, show up on the ADSB properly. Takeoff flap will be 15. Center of gravity max trim is 21.8. Rotating at 140. B2 is 153. That's set there. That says 37. The other one said what, 43 degrees Celsius. Takeoff speed deleted. Gives us 100 degrees, 100% N1. 153 is set. Okay. Park directors can go on. Allow me LNAV and VNAV. Ready to push on 12397. That's ground. I'll leave it off the frequency for a bit. Not quite ready yet. Cool. Cargo doors are done. Let's have a chat to passengers. Just on the standard PA and the cab. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking from the flight deck. I welcome you aboard our Boeing 777-300ER for our flight Etihad 315 service to Riyadh. We'll be underway shortly. Cabin crew is coming through the aircraft as we prepare for a departure. Looking for a departure time in about 10 minutes. I do invite you to sit back, relax and enjoy the flight. Our flight time today is 1 hour and 5 minutes. Hope you enjoy. Just to introduce myself, my name is Trent. Joining me on the flight deck is YouTube. And between us we have very little experience operating the 777. And I hope you enjoyed the flight with us today. Cabin crew will be sure to introduce themselves later on in the flight, and I do invite you to approach them with any questions that you may have. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for departure. Cool. Alrighty, starting to get the charts out there. Let's see if those have completed. No, they're not going to, are they? That's fine, I'll get the other one. Right, need to flip that. No, it's fine. Cool. 1931 right is the far one. We are sitting on apron 1. We need to push back and taxi to I guess that's a right hand turn going up Foxtrot, Echo 6, and then crossing the runway and tracking along Hotel all the way up, then making another right hand turn and On to Bravo, Alpha 18, Alpha 17, and on to the runway. Do believe we're good to shut some doors. Before we do that, let's turn on the APU. Flight instruments. Altimeter is set 995 and instruments are set 230 on both sides. Runway 30 heading is set. Is it 3? Just trying to figure out which one I'm on. Two, three. 112. Cool. AP is running. Packs are automatic, and we can drop the external power. Doors closing. Ground connections off. Pre-flight checklist complete. Before start checks, flight deck door closed and locked. MCP is set with the V2. Heading track has been set and altitude 3000. Takeoff speeds have been set. We have a V2 of 153. Rotation speed of 141. CD pre-flight is complete. Trim has to be 4.75. It's 4.5 currently. It's not too bad. Taxi and takeoff briefing complete and the beacon can go on. Let's have a jet to the ground. So 123.975. Time is 25, pushback time in 5. Let's brief the departure. So after departure it's a right hand turn off runway right. Just making double check. Ah, they've changed it. Runway 31 on the left now. Yeah. Done. Oh no, the other way. T-O XI. Yeah, we can throw that one away since we're not using that runway anymore. Three, one left. SIDS, there it is. Just when you thought it was safe to brief, no. Yeah, the checklist is done apart from the briefing. Got 3 minutes to go. Okay, after departure, we track out to, looks like Alpha Alpha 431, above 2,300, 230 knots. To VEDEX, above 3,600, maintaining 230 knots. And then direct to Toxic after that's as filed. Need to change the FMS for the correct runway. 31 left. Toxic 2 kilo. Takeoff speeds are much the same as before. Two kilo. There it is. Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-track.
Excuse me, for us holding point takeoff, runway 21 left. Rock 2 full contact Abu Dhabi, cover, bye-bye. 119, bye-bye, thanks for control.
Ref OAT will be 45. Take off speed as you can. Cool. What's the wind doing? Three 330 at 16. Nah. Get away now. Okay, it's a different runway now, so we need to think about that. Okay, we're pushing out of there. We want to go down this direction, so it'll be a nose to the left. Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 315 is gate 112, ready for push. Information, Juliet.
Etihad 315, Abu Dhabi ground, good evening. This is starter proof facing east.
Full starter proof facing east, Etihad 315. Yep, east is the left. Good stuff. Pumps in.
Departure check completed. Flight has been inserted. Release parking brakes.
Parking brake is released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Okay, it's left hand turn. We'll start engine number 2 first. Right side, that is. Starting on the right. N2 is rising. Fuel control set to run. Good sunset for tonight's flight. Good start, number 2. Start 1. Enter is rising, and we'll select engine left, set to run. Get my seat position. Parking brake set. TCAS.
Abu Dhabi ground, your service is Egypt Air 22 at gate 121, ready for pushback and start.
Select flat 15.
Egypt Air 22 Abu Dhabi ground, good evening. Just confirm your visit
And airplane coming down.
clearance on tower.
RTO is set. Clock's on.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Copy that. Do flight controls. Flight controls are good. Start checks. ADRs not required, recall.
Egypt Air 22.
Check, clear bottoms.
Facing north.
Flight controls checked and ground equipment is clear. Apart from the guy, and he will be in a second. I'm happy to start the taxi. And before takeoff checklist, flaps are set 15. Taxi lights on. Abu Dhabi ground, Etihad 315 is ready for taxi. Have information, Juliet.
Pushback approved, facing north, Egypt Air 22.
Etihad 315, taxi runway 31, left holding point Echo 1, back via Echo 11, Echo.
But Echo 11, Echo, runway 35 left. Etihad 315. 3-1, not 3-5 or 3-1 left. Haven't been here before. I know it's the home airport of this airline, but I don't fly these guys ever before. Anyway, straight up ahead, left hand turn, then no right hand turn. Parking brake is off, and let's go. What I'm going to do before we do this, because I don't want to do it at night time, because I've got photographic scenery at the destination, and yeah, there's no point flying this with photographic scenery at the destination if you can't see it, because it's desert out there at Riyadh. Won't get to see much at all. So there we go. Once they're facing down, taxi away. I'll do the weather radar attack. There's Echo, cool. Cabin's ready.
Egypt 2 ready to taxi.
1192 is the tower.
Egypt
Departure frequency is 1281.
1 left holding point Echo 15 via Echo 11.
Cool, that's the important one. Radar check.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Check complete. I was tempted to buy a scenery for this airport here, but to be honest, it's the first time I've ever been to this airport, and it may well be that I'm not back here for another year or more, in which case there's no real much point buying an FSX scenery for this, since I'll be in P3D version 4 by this time next year. It's a little bit too green for Abu Dhabi.
Etihad 315 is in contact Abu Dhabi Tower on 9.2. Bye bye, have a great flight.
Go to 119.2, Etihad 315, have a good day. What was that, 119.2? We'll slow it down here. Set. Just a quick drink. Seat the crew. Cabin crew, please be seated for departure. They already dinged in, so it's all good. We ready and just need clearance. Abu Dhabi Tower, Etihad 315 is ready, 31 left.
Etihad 315 Abu Dhabi Tower, hello, squawk 6225, 6B225.
Gibby 6225, Etihad 315.
Etihad 315, thank you. The wind is 330, 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Alright, 31 left, clear for takeoff, Etihad 315. Clock's on, lights in. Strobes on. That's train on the outside runway. I imagine that's Iran. Ignore the big mountains there.
Approaching 3-1.
3-1, left. Ras apparently doesn't know about the other runway.
On runway 3-1.
Confirmed on the runway. Yeah, been cleared for takeoff. Going for 50. 55 stable. Takeoff. Takeoff thrust set. 80 knots.
V1. Rotate. V2.
Positive rate, gear up. Gotta love short flights in the Boeing 777. Get airborne like that. Auto parts in. Flaps 5. There are departures, don't release them. Departures, Etihad 315 heavy out of 2,500. That didn't go through. One, flaps 1. Yeah, it's gone. Okay then.
The wind is 33016 knots or 31 left, let's take off.
Flaps up. Approach 128.1 has come back. Let's try it again. That tower wants it. Tower already had 3 on 5. $3,600. Let's do it. 3-6.
Etihad 315, contact UAE 119 decimal.
Over to let's say again the frequency. No, we need to climb. Let's do it. 3,600 at FedEx. Done. 119.9 for Etihad 3 on 5. 1199. There's literally no one on that frequency. Let's go to the one that we thought was. Abu Dhabi, Etihad 315 at 3,600.
Etihad 315, Abu Dhabi radio. Hello, climb now, flight level 150.
Flight level 190, Etihad 3 on 5. Now 190 set. You have to take off. Landing gear is up, flaps are up. Checklist complete. Just to prove the point there. Contact on 119.9. There's no frequency 119.9 in the whole list. It's an empty frequency. That's why no one is there. Next frequency will be 119.3. Alrighty, let's have a look at what's happening on the map out here. There we go. Tracking along the Arabian, kind of, I guess that's Persian Gulf. Arabian Peninsula, they're off out to our left. Should put Iran somewhere up there. Right, cleared our flight level. Contact radar 1193. Airways radar Etihad 315, climbing through flight level 130 for 190.
Hey, yeah, 315, there you are. Climb flight level 380.
Climb level 380, Etihad 315. 380 set. Seatbelt signs me off. Nothing on the weather radar, so we can probably go to terrain. Not that there's anything on that either. I might go back to the weather. Of course. Might pick up some clear air, turbulence or something. Never know. Let's see what's happening up here. Thinking we have Gulf. I hope that's still there. No, it's gone. Alright. Jet is on. Bit of a gap there in Bahrain. It's Asia West. Where's that? No idea. do like a good excuse to get the 777 out, especially if I don't have to fly it for more than 2 hours. Apparently there was a article that I saw that Qatar is expecting, well, is planning sometime next year to fly flights to Canberra from Sydney. So it'll be like Doha to Sydney and then to Canberra and then back to Doha. It'll be like a 777-300 doing a 40-minute flight, Sydney to Canberra, probably maxing out at about flight level 210. They really want to do those short hops that they used to do between Dubai and Qatar, that they can't do at the moment because of the boycotts that Saudi have put on them. Speaking of Saudi, it's probably time to change the charts that we have.
Cancer for 5 runway 30 left vacation.
Don't need Emirates anymore, since we're not there.
Taxpayer Kilo, Gate Foxtrot 10, Foxtrot 10.
There's the thank you very Kilo and Foxtrot. Half Foxtrot 1 circle.
Hope that wasn't for us because I didn't understand it, if it was. Let's see how far we are from the boundary. I think that's us there. Yep, 315, it's not too bad. I do think that we just skip through this Bahraini airspace that might be blank, and we'll have to pick up centre. It's not in range currently. Unless we can catch Asia West, that'd be nice.
Confirm the gate number.
American 10.75, Gate Foxtrot 10.
Now that's taxi instructions for a runway somewhere, probably Dubai.
What's the 5 feet?
Not many charts on this airport. I think it's just vectors straight into the ILSs. So we just need to look at the wind direction, which is currently 360, so it'll be runway 33s. Not sure if it'll be left or right. We're coming in from the direction that favours right, but you never know. Take a look at the parking stands. Kind of annoying when you have to use the JEPs because you have to print them out as PDF files first, otherwise you have the app and that doesn't really work out if I want it on the screen so that you guys can see what's happening. So what I know is that when I installed the scenery there was a bunch of problems with the in-between gates. So if you go for 11, 12 or 13 we're perfect. 14 maybe, but 15, 16, 17 and 18 aren't going to be problems. And I think the 20s are going to be problems except for 24, 25, 34, 35. So if we can get gate 13 or 14, 11, 12, 13 or 14 even, we'll be laughing. Obviously the best runway to land on would be 3-4 right. That means we can vacate on Gulf 5 and straight in. And then a Gulf 6 and then Papa Echo straight in.
And Etihad 351, you are in my airspace, monitor Unicom 122, that's me.
That was 351, wasn't it? And we're 315, but he probably just got us mixed up. Yeah, there's another 351 in his airspace. Emirates 35, so again, Etihad 351. Emirates.
Correction, Etihad 315 on monitor Unicom 122, that's me.
Mr. Express for Etihad 315. That's this Asia West.
Air Maroc 004, contact Jetta Control 134.3.
1354.
Jetta Control 134.3,
This is Asia West.
Report your police.
I can't even see where Asia West is meant to be.
Approaching Colombo right now.
Colombo, so it's like India.
203. Sir, I do not have your my data.
Oh, already stopped.
Etihad 203, have you spoke Hasan?
Oh well. This was looking to be the big one, but apparently not. Apparently it's the southwest of England one. That's the big one. London's online. Guess you could do London to Dublin again. Manchester to Jersey. Heathrow to Jersey. Probably not.
FedEx 968.
Center's on.
Good.
Just the west.
FedEx 968,
Okay.
direct Eagle, India Golf Call 24.
Yes, turned on out to a much quieter night than I expected.
Eagle Group X 968.
Oh well. Can't get them every time. That said, I have had a couple of good flights tonight. I've done Cardiff to Jersey and then Jersey back to Cardiff in 2 different aircraft. And I'm on this one, which is the 3rd flight in a row. After that I'll be heading to bed. And tomorrow we can do a couple of extra flights in UK. And yeah, that'll be it. I'll probably get an extra 2 flights in after this. Jetta controls on, 1343. That's set.
Etihad 51.
And what's this miles before EBOT? Which we don't fly into.
Center 377 with you.
Yes, Habibi, stand by please. Etihad 351, break is correct. Break to Emirates 818, the contact on departure by handover, continue car flight 350.
There we go.
Emirates 818, jet descender. Royal Canyon 77, we're ready, these flight level 240.
Farewell.
Emirates 818, you will clear climb flight level 350 heavy. Radar contact on departure by Hamburger, reaching 25, continue climb 350. 350, proceed as 5. Etihad 351, from the calculation next with the frequency 120.2. 120.2. Provide after that.
One two zero decimal zero. They have 351. That's the last year.
Interesting.
It's not heavy. Jordanian 737.
Fly directly over Doha. I'm not even sure that's a thing that's happening at the moment in the real world. It's quite possible that they're avoiding Doha and going south. Like that. Like these guys are possibly doing. Yeah, they are. Interesting.
Saudi.
That's fun. Alright. Cool. That's quite interesting indeed, because they've actually gone well out of the way to avoid Doha. Perhaps we should have done the same, but that would have been far more flight planning. Come down there and then making your way back up through here. How you do that? Yeah. That's a waypoint there. Bopek. Could have gone north as well, I suppose, over the top. Intriguing. So this is the thing. The city that everybody's avoiding is the good old Doha, Qatar. Etihad and Qatar aren't very happy with each other. So I'm guessing in the real world this flight plan would not have been approved and they would have gone south. Now I'm going to go ahead and print out the runway 33 ILS. 33 right to start with. I might, get the 33 left just in case we need it.
Riyadh 737. Contact the Hasan, approach frequency 120.0. 120.0, nice enough.
Connect Riyadh approach on 120.0. Thank you. Bye bye حبيبي.
ليش حبيبي اشوفك على خير ان شاء الله. مع السلامة.
Good stuff, so I got both runways ready to go. What's our minimums here? It's a pretty high altitude airfield apparently. What's the threshold elevation? 2040. Minimum is 2247. We'll take the higher one. This will take forever. to the radio. 200 feet. Don't really want to be spending hours setting that to 2,247 feet. So I'll take the radio altimeter to 200 feet, which is a lot easier. There goes Doha. We're now flying over places that don't want to be flown over. Nice looking airport, don't you think? 3 runways. It's actually 2 separate airports. But they're effectively parallel runways of each other. That's the old airport on the western side. And the new one on the reclaimed land. It's kind of nice to be flying over Doha, even though we're not meant to be at this point in time. It's nice to be flying over something that's not just desert, like it will be from here on in until we get to where we're going. Middle East.
Alpha Bravo Zulu ready for descent. Alpha Bravo Zulu, descent flight level 280, initial flight level 280. 280 Bravo Zulu.
So I'm just wondering when this video goes up. It's probably going to be well in the future. That said, I might go a little bit earlier than 2 months because you never know what's happening in the Middle East. Either it'll still be like it is at the moment with the Emirates and the Saudis kind of blockading Qatar, or they will have gone to war, or they will have stopped blockading them, or made the blockades even worse, or I have no idea what's going on here in these locations. If I wait too long to upload this video, you never know. Maybe all of this stuff about flight planning around Doha instead of going over the top will have blown over, and that's the way that we want it to be. So that we can freely travel between the countries.
Emirates 204, Mike check.
And all the airlines can start flying their Boeing 777s into each other's airports again. That's what we really want. We want to fly Boeing 777s on 45-minute flights.
Station Emirates 818.
And A380s and 787s that all have
204, Mike check.
Emirates 204, 85 Habibi.
One in the morning, trying to stay awake. Got a top of descent coming up. Might have an ATIS as well. What ATIS frequency do we have here? Yeah, this is on 127.15. Let's have a listen.
Give information Foxtrot 1500. Wind 020 and 8. Temperature 4 degrees. Dew point -4. QNH1003. Expect ILS runway 33 line and ILS runway 33 left. Departure runway 33 line, advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot. King Khalid International Airport native information Foxtrot. 1500.
It's a casual 43 degrees Celsius down there, apparently. Dew point -3. It's dry.
Distance flight level 24,000 and proceed direct position Delta. Delta Eagle Golf Lima Alpha.
Transition level is 150. Go into the forecast with that.
This is Aguiar, level 240, sir.
No ADRs required at all. What's our landing weight? Got 11, we'll be landing with 9, -2. Cool. Flaps 30, approach speed 141, +5 will be 146. Let's assume we'll be landing on runway right, 33 right. Once we come in, we'll be coming in from the right of the chart there, from the east. It's quite likely we'll hit Ica or Ikia directly and then straight down the ILS. Probably vectors. Missed approach procedure is climbing to 6,000. Straight ahead to Passob and hold at Passob. Members is 2223, which is 200 feet. Touchdown zone is 2000 effective. 2023.
Mr. Freeware, welcome to the control of the contact. Proceed, sir.
Proceed outside Egypt Air 22.
Number H204, at this time leaving my control zone, the further ATC service. Route advisor, frequency of route 22 to some late. Nice to know, Khalid, short class and so on. Etihad 315 Delta Center. Etihad 315 Delta Center.
Etihad 315.
Etihad 315 from aboard Delta Center, ready contact 360. Proceed to flight.
See this file, flight level 360, Etihad 315.
And
picked us up early, we don't need to fix anymore.
Rock 178, approximately 14 nautical miles from Tigla, and request descent please.
Alright, 178, initiate descent, we're ready, initiate descent, flight level 260, expect to hold out Tigla, inshallah.
I'm going to plug in the runways. 33 right.
Confirm flight level 160 over Tigla.
Rock 178, flight level 260. When ready, descent flight level 260, expect hold at Tigla, inshallah. Inbound, course will be York, present heading.
Holds. Fun. How about me ending up going over here?
That is fully copied. Descend flight level 260. I expect in hold over Tigla, inbound course current heading to Morocco 178.
Handling my space and further service time. Monitor Unicom 22.8. Last and
Sorry if I can. Monitoring Unicom 22.8. Thank you very much for the services. Myself, have a nice day.
Please go ahead.
Yep, we can pretty much call that 100% desert. Nothing much out there.
Alpha Bravo is Zulu, just to avoid maybe holding. I see the traffic flows out Riyadh Khalid. It's not too high, you might proceed as approach. Clear it maybe. Just contact approach for frequency 120.0. شوفك على خير إن شاء الله حبيبي. Have a safe night. مع السلامة. Bye bye.
Approach 120.0 Bravo Zulu, شكرا Hasan.
American 178, radar control zone is over. Continue distance flight level 240. Flight level 240 and contact approach on frequency 120.0. 120.0.
Continue descent flight level 240, contain approach 120.0. Just for reconfirmation, we are making now the hold of the class for American 178.
Why don't you just report that for the approach, inshallah. Masma.
Thank you for the see, Master.
Yeah. Assalam.
Right, you're very good.
American 0047, descent initial flight level 260, flight level 280, 280.
This means level 280, American 204.
Wonder if they'll give us a descent clearance on their own, or if we need to request it. .6, all good there. Probably call him in about 5 miles out, because he's not too busy. Next vacancy is 120.0. .6. And 121.8. There's a message or a request. Etihad 315 requesting descent.
Etihad 315 initiate your descent to flight level 260 inshallah, 260.
Flight level, was that 260? Etihad 315? Descent for 360 to 360.
Well, 004 heavy, continue descent flight level 260. 260.
Jump down to 260, Etihad 315. 26.
Negative, left transmission was for another station. Etihad 315, descent flight level 260.
Flight level 260, Etihad 315.
Royal Emerald 004 heavy, descent flight level 240, flight level 24.
Emerald 004 heavy, train 240.
Since they've been cleared, we might as well do it. Start that descent. Descent checks. Recall. Checked. Clear of items. That's checked, nothing there. Order bank will be 1 for arrival. Landing data VREF and minimums have been set. Approach briefing is complete.
Okay. 4 next. Riyadh approach, frequency 10.0, 20.0, مع السلامة حبيبي. OMAA 004 heavy, vSAN 52240, and the approach frequency 120.0, مع السلامة.
Mark 004 heavy, we're at level 0 and we contact Riyadh approach 120.000 and thank you for...
So the airport that we're flying into, I've got some freeway scenery on it at the moment. So you've got a Photoreal underlay and basically just an AFCAD on top. There was a payware but it didn't look all that great, and again it's another airport I've never been to before, so you never know that I'm going to be here again. Events in this region tend to be 1 in the morning, which is why I'm awake now at 1:30 AM here in Melbourne. I have to go out of my way to get to these types of events, and they're not always at Riyadh. Dubai is probably the one that attracts the most attention. Obviously we have flight Tampa Dubai there. And if I'm flying in the region, well, up to now it has been usually Doha to Dubai, but obviously that's not going to happen realistically for a little while. The other day I saw Hamad, and I think they had Pakistan as well, so it was Doha to Karachi or something like that. That's a bit longer. That's not the 45-minute sweet spot. The awesome flight. That's alright. Queen Alia Airport up in Jordan's not a bad one either. Yeah, that to Dubai is a pretty good flight. Done that once or twice.
Etihad 315, continue to descend below 240 sharp. Okay, that just to nibble 40 before Digla. I might transfer you to the approach because I cannot transfer you until flight level 240.
Yeah, descend flight level 140, Etihad 315. Let's descend it quicker. Seatbelt signs, need to go on. Signs on at 26, and I'm going to pull some brake on that. Okay, I'm happy with that, and I'll take out the brakes.
Etihad 315, contact Riyadh approach frequency 120.0, 120.0, مع السلامة.
Riyadh 120.0, Etihad 315.
Right, heading 290 Morocco 178, sorry about that.
Riyadh approach, Etihad 315, descending through flight level 220 for 140.
Etihad 315, Riyadh approach, elephant track, Southern Israel, please arrive.
Expecting IS 33 right, Etihad 315 heavy. that's what I've got.
Etihad 315, continue descent, flight level 170.
33 right.
Etihad 315, continue descent, flight level 150.
Alpha 150, Etihad 315. It's all very green on that. 3,600 is the terrain.
Roland Morocco 178, flying 325.
Heading 325, Morocco 178.
Glad someone answered that, because I had no idea what was there then. 315.
Heading 325, Morocco 178.
Gonna seat the crew early. Cabin crew, please be seated for arrival. What's that? Altimeter? 1003.
Roland Morocco 178, continue descent 8,000 feet.
Descend 8,000 feet, it's Morocco 178.
Morocco 004, then left heading 190.
Left 190 for emergency 04.
Etihad 315, turn left heading 160.
Heading 160, Etihad 315. 160 set. And I'm going to do the level change, that's already in there, cool. Let's back off the speed, 280. It's a little wide
Etihad
there.
315, maintain flight level 1506.
Turning, heading 150, Etihad 315.
Roland Morocco 004, continue descent 10,000 feet, KNH 1003.
Descend 3,000 feet to mark 004.
Morocco 004, 10,000 feet, 10,000 feet.
Then at 10,000 feet, Etihad 315. 10,000 set. Let's drop that speed back a touch.
10,000 feet for emergency.
Two of us, that's it.
Roland Morocco 004, continue descent 7,000 feet.
7,000 feet for emergency.
Roland Morocco 178, directly direct approaching with Livery, the number 2.
Clear pilot 33 right, number 2, Morocco 178.
Morocco 178, you can continue descent 6,000 feet. That's localizer.
Continue 6,000 feet, capital localizer, Morocco 178.
Altitude descent 1003. Approach checklist complete, altimeters.
Morocco 004, can I get in 290?
Let's slow it up. Up speed set, 221. Don't want to go further downwind than need be. Nothing behind us, I don't think.
Etihad 315, can I get in 270?
Again, Friday 215. Something 70.
Etihad 315, can I get in 270? Again, distance 6,000 feet, units from 003.
Heading 270 and add to 7,000 feet, QNH 1003. And add 315. 7K set. I'm happy to speed that back up again. 240.
Morocco 178, establish illustratory right, sending on the glide path.
Morocco 178, contact Riyadh tower frequency 11860.
11860, Morocco 178, master.
Tower's already on radio 2, we just need to swap the radios. It's radio 3 actually. Yep, right radio. Feet on pedals. Got socks on, slippers. It's funny, it's 43 degrees on the ground at Riyadh. Here in Melbourne it's about 3. $10,000 feet. Got bit sterile. Maybe that's 8,000 feet above the ground.
Riyadh approach, assalamu alaikum, this is Egypt Air 22 at flight level 240.
Egypt Air 22, stand by, I will get back to you. Etihad 315, turn right heading 315, please, correction 320.
Heading 320 and then 305.
315 will be that approach, runway 33, high, triple established.
Cleared LS 3 right, and we'll go 305. The guy hopefully is going to the left runway.
You just do 200 contact, continuation 51150. Expect another vector for highness in E3 lines. Expecting guidance runway 33 right. Repeat contact please again. Egypt Air 22.
Yes, 320.
Continuation 51150.
The Ruben wouldn't be bad. Done. Just gonna give it to the now.
Egypt Air 22, continuation 51150 please. Good, descent to 51150, Egypt Air 22.
Yeah, there's a tiny little square of Photoreal coming over there, sticking out like a sore thumb. That's a random building, look at that.
967 feet here for which runway 50 left,
7,000. $40 miles to run.
You just do
Oh,
210 left heading 250. Left heading 250, Egypt Air 22.
We are cleared the approach. Approach mode is selected. I'm coming up onto the satellite, so perhaps not soon enough.
Etihad 315, report for established E3 right.
Yeah, it'll descend it. Localizer set. Let's drop the gear, let it gear down please. What's a missed altitude? 6,000. Flaps. One that speed back. 160.
Etihad 315, report established.
Yeah, 315 established. About 5 please.
315, contact Riyadh Tower, frequency 11860.
Hotel 118.6. Etihad 315.
Apologies, rejuvenated.
Maritime?
Full Moroccan 78.
Yeah, that's alright, that doesn't work.
That's fine. Just be careful, the skyway.
515. 515 set.
Oh, we're going Moroccan 78, thank you.
High and fast.
Morocco 178, contact ground.
6,000 is set.
Ground
Let's get an attack around.
Morocco 178, thank you for cooperation, Masalam.
Flight director's off.
Masalam.
No visual. Flat 25. Red Tower, Etihad 315, approaching runway 33 right. There's 180, flaps 30 please.
315. Hello, wind 020 at 8, runway 33 right, clear to land. Continue taxiing to, after landing, continue taxiing to 5.
Runway 33 right, close to land, and go 5 for the exits. Etihad 3 on 5. 5, eh? Don't have time for this. Go 5, yep, that's it. Brett speed 146 set. Cabin is ready. Coming up on 1,000 feet, we'll take it down to 500.
1,000.
Check. Coming up on the stable. I'll call that fully configured. Speed brake is up.
Approaching 3-3 right.
3-3 right is confirmed. There's 500 feet, we're stable. Crosswind from the right.
Approaching minimums.
Runway's clear, we're clear to land.
Minimums.
Landing.
Riyadh Tower, America, 333.
100.
American 004, wind 0208, runway 33 left, clear to land.
Noses are in. One of them is anyway. $80 knots. $60 knots manual braking. Which one is that? 4. Cool. Next one's 5, which is exactly where they wanted us to vacate.
Sky Dubai. Sky Dubai 402, standby.
Beautiful.
Etihad 315, welcome to Riyadh. After vacating the runway, please contact ground on 1.1.8.
1.1.8 for the ground, once vacated. Etihad 315. Flaps up, please.
Flight 4402, line up from 33 right and wait.
With the radar coming off.
Hi Dubai 402, line up and wait, runway 33 right.
Well, the rake is off. Transponder can go off as well. And over the ground.
Riyadh Center, Riyadh ground, good evening. On the cargo 8198, radio check, send Charlie Delta.
I think I can see a spot over there for us.
Say again, coast line only.
And I will go for that one, I reckon.
Say again, coast line only.
So there's 13 or 14, I think it's 14.
Riyadh ground,
Ah, it's
good
just
evening.
been
On the
taken.
cargo 8198, radio check.
24 is available.
Lufthansa cargo 8138, good evening. I should radio 4 out of 5.
25, yep, 25 it is.
455, looking to cargo 8198. I'm calling from the cargo 8198, request for clearance to Hong Kong International Airport as filed information from
one after 25.
Lufthansa cargo 8138,
Could
you are
be
cleared
26.
to Hong Kong, that's fine. Co-host to Bravo departure runway 33 right, initial
too
climb
small.
7,000 feet, squawk 3103.
25 it is.
Please do destination Hong Kong International Weather Files. Expect for takeoff runway 33 right. Cobo to Bravo Air departure and 43103 from the Cabo 8138.
Lufthansa cargo 8138, should taxi for right report ready for questions, sir.
Thank you. Ready for question start. Cabo 8198.
Let's run the APU. Right, Grand Etihad 315 is holding short of Golf on Golf Line. And looking for gate 25 if we can.
Etihad 315, hold position and stand by.
Opposition, Etihad 315.
America 004, be on the ground, runway via Alpha 5.
Nice Jordan over there. Fly Dubai. Cool.
Last station, second, call sign only.
Etihad 315. I think it was.
Right,
Oh. Toward the much. Yeah, we'll sit on here, we'll get rid of these guys.
Your Royal Air Maroc 004. Ground 735, stand number 17, Airbus A320, request push and start. Last agency, stand by, Etihad 315, welcome to Riyadh. Taxi to gate 115, VSC correction.
Yep, get it. And yeah, 315 into gate 15 via Bromeo and into apron 2.
And Royal Air Maroc 004, welcome to Riyadh, taxi
15
to
works, I
the
think.
Royal Air Aprons
Yes, it does.
via
Awesome.
Alpha.
That's the one that the Fly Dubai, not the Fly Dubai, the Jordan was at. But he's gone now, so that worked out well.
004.
Riyadh ground 75, stand number 17, Fox shot on board Airbus A320, request push and start. Jordanian 735, push button startup is approved, TNH 1003. Push start foot 03, Jordanian 735.
Ground from the Cabo 198, sorry, request for booking start.
Last station say again on call sign only.
Look from the Cargo 8198, request, push and start.
Yep, that's a spot.
Lufthansa 83, collection 8138, pushback and startup is approved, facing south, TNH 1003.
Push and start is approved, facing south, Belgian H1003, look from the Cargo 8198.
There's no need to marshal us in, but it is, what is it, 43 degrees, so don't blame her.
Lufthansa Cargo 8198, requesting taxi.
Lufthansa standby.
Park and brake is set.
Lufthansa Cargo 8198, requesting taxi.
Go ahead and detune the ATC.
Lufthansa standby.
AP is running, and we can shut down. Cabin crew, disarm doors, cross check.
Amount 5, still listed in 060.
Alright, let's get some doors open. I love those floating bits. Anyhow, here we are at a rather poor looking Freeware Riyadh after flying across the desert and over Qatar, which we should have, but anyway, no one stopped us on Vatsim. No politics over here. It's the way things should be. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the flight. It's been Musical Aviator. Yes, I'm speaking rather fast, and it's 2 in the morning, so I'm off to bed. Hope you enjoyed the flight. I'll catch you guys next time.